Good life easy, baby. We're back
Again.
with Fight Night.
Let's go.
Goodlifeeasy presents the Fight Night.
Woo! First card of the year. UFC 270.
All right.
A fight that a fighter that a lot of people are waiting to see again. You know,
Ngannou,
Francis
bro.
Ngannou.
The superstar.
Yeah, he's been on a world tour.
So, they're saying that after Conor McGregor, he's the most marketable
Absolutely.
UFC star out
Absolutely.
there. But obviously, I think he has to still prove it.
Yeah.
He has to prove it in terms of, we all know that he's a sensational knockout artist.
Yeah.
But maybe with pulling that crowd again and again.
Correct.
Because in the last fight, seeing that video of like Africans, you know, coming
100%.
together, watching that fight, it was just spectacular, and it made you feel like this should happen in India soon.
And you know, he's one of the three kings. One of the three African kings.
Exactly.
But now if you compare Izzy and Kamaru, how active they are compared to Ngannou.
Yeah.
Like Kamaru's the most active fighter in the UFC.
Ngannou's last fight was without an audience.
Oh, yeah, that was the Miocic bout.
It was
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it was around a year ago in March.
Oh, it's been a year, huh? So he's been chilling.
Yeah,
The champ does what he wants.
yeah, bro. He's been chilling so hard that Ciryl Gane is the interim heavyweight.
He had 4 fights last year, bro.
Yeah. Ciryl Gane had 4 fights
4
last year?
fights. Like since Ngannou last fought, he had 3-4 fights already.
Oh, wow. All right.
So in the meanwhile, this guy has been climbing his ranks and he's become like the interim champ
and undefeated.
and undefeated 7-0.
Yeah. So it's exciting because they're saying that styles make fight, and this is like an ideal style. You want to see a power hitter, a power puncher.
Yes.
That is Ngannou go against a technical martial artist.
Absolutely.
You know, an all-rounder.
I don't think there's any heavyweight right now that moves like Ciryl Gane.
Yeah, bro.
Because he reminds me of Izzy. If you see him fight, like the way he moves in and out, very high IQ, very elite striking.
And his size is big.
He moves like a welterweight.
Yeah.
Just look at him move, you know.
And
his footwork, elite.
And it's good to see at heavyweight, because especially against Derek Lewis's last fight, Derek Lewis did not move at all. He was just waiting for that right hand to connect somehow. You know?
But don't you think, if you look at it, Derek Lewis's fighting style is very similar to Ngannou?
No.
Like, in a way, like they both depend on their power,
Yeah, of
bro.
course, of
They
course.
both depend on their power. You know, they're looking at that one punch knockout.
But that's
But
why...
Ciryl Gane avoided that, you know, and then choked him out.
Yeah. But the thing with Ngannou is that after his losses, he understood that he needs to become a well-rounded fighter. So he brought in a few changes in his style.
And his camp.
Yeah, and the last Miocic fight, you saw how patient he was.
Absolutely. They say patient Ngannou is the scariest.
Yeah.
You know, and he also changed his camp. There's a lot of controversy.
That is the controversy that's going on, no?
Embedded with his coach.
Yeah.
So his coach kicked him out of the gym, no, apparently, because he had a lot of ego issues with him.
So basically, what they're saying is that Ngannou wanted to train in America.
Yes, because he wanted to live the American life.
And his theory was that real champions are made in America. You got to shift here to become a superstar, to sell tickets, and to get the technical information and knowledge that is MMA of 2022.
And better sparring partners, right?
And-
because you're not going to get good sparring partners in France.
Yeah.
Like MMA just got legal in France.
Because I heard the coach say that I want to prove that you can become a superstar fighting out of Europe. You can become a superstar fighting out of France.
Yes, out of France.
And stay there.
Particularly France.
And stay there. You don't have to be in America.
Oh shit. But now one thing that I didn't like what the coach did, bro, is that the coach leaked the sparring footage.
Yeah, that's not good.
With Ciryl Gane and Ngannou. That's straight up disrespect.
Yeah,
bro. That's very petty.
And Ngannou said that in that sparring itself, he knocked him out.
Yes.
Not down.
How was the left kick?
Left high kick. And they didn't
they didn't post it.
Post that. And even if he didn't get knocked out, he accepts that he got hit with the left kick. But why was that like conveniently cut out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, good, chalo, you got the attention of the audience 6 months ago when the footage came out. You did get the attention, you know. But
I think it was a very petty move by the coach.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying
petty.
to say, you know?
Exactly. Or just put out the whole thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Put out the whole thing, then
fair
it's
enough. Fair enough. But another banger of a fight, the trilogy.
Yeah.
Moreno versus Figueiredo.
Yeah. Again, a very exciting bout. I think the card is not stacked
Yes.
as we have been used to since the last couple of UFC cards.
Yeah.
There are only 2 exciting fights.
Yeah.
But
I think this fight has all the potential to be the fight of the year. I think this is the fight I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
Moreno and Figueiredo, because these guys are absolute killers.
Absolute killers. Also, I remember before the first fight, when they used to talk about Figueiredo, they used to basically, everyone used to say that right now he has no competition. He is killing it. His abilities are far beyond everybody else.
Yeah.
So basically, the whole conversation was that he's going to walk past everyone. And he has no competition. So the only guy he has a competition with was Henry Cejudo.
And he retired.
Yeah. So I remember even leading up to this fight, nobody had, I think he was a heavy underdog, Moreno, going into the first fight.
But Moreno was cut in 2017, no? By the UFC, and then they re-enrolled him.
Oh.
So he's just come about and he's smashed it.
Oh, okay. And so that first fight was just beyond crazy. 5 rounds of just hardcore back and forth.
And it's very tough to see a knockout in the flyweight category, bro. Yeah. So it's always a war.
Yeah,
that's why flyweight fights are good, because they just keep going at it. You're just hearing punching sounds, bro.
No, and the pace. These guys maintain a pace. And everyone spoke about the knockout power of Figueiredo. That Figueiredo at that weight class is the only guy who can knock people out.
Yeah.
And this guy, Moreno, destroyed his ego, bro. Because in the second fight, you saw a different man.
And you could see, who's over-prepared and who's under-prepared.
Yeah.
Moreno from the get-go was just at it. He was going at it. Figueiredo was on the back foot.
Yeah.
So,
he was a different man.
Yeah. And that's not something you see with Figueiredo, because Figueiredo's striking is elite.
And I think that first loss really got him. It was a draw, but the thing is, the whole world took the side of Moreno.
Because he became the nice guy.
He became the nice guy, exactly.
And he's a marketable character.
Yeah, and the thing is, Moreno even said in his interviews that he thought he won the fight, which is fair.
Yeah.
It was a very close fight.
Of course you're going to say that. It's a damn draw.
Yeah,
you better claim it.
Yeah, so this guy got really upset.
Yeah, he got upset.
And now in the press conference, you saw it? That he was calling him, Figueiredo was calling Moreno, "You are just a crybaby." and Moreno was like, "That's all you got to say, bro." Why are you doing it for attention? You're doing it for fame. What are you doing this for? Stop it, dude. I know you're a nice guy.
Yeah, they're both nice guys. They're both nice guys. They both come across as nice guys.
And so the bad blood. Both the fights have bad blood.
Bad blood, yeah.
Yeah. So getting into the predictions.
But do you think this Francis Ngannou and Ciryl Gane bout will eventually land up to be I'm looking at it at least 2-3 fights. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
It all
because
depends.
It's a very marketable fight. It's like both the fighters coming out of Paris, trained in the same camp.
No, see now, if one of them if Ciryl Gane gets knocked the fuck out, then there's not going to be any,
But I still feel like it's not going to be
it has to be a good back and forth.
Yeah, it's going to be a good back and forth. But will Jon Jones be in the contention for the winner?
So basically, Francis Ngannou was wanting the Jon Jones fight for the longest time. He was calling Jon Jones out on all the podcasts everywhere. He didn't get it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So he got Ciryl Gane because Jon Jones is the money fight.
Yes, Jon Jones is the money fight, and Ciryl Gane is the deserved fight. Yeah, deserved fighter who needs the title shot.
Exactly. So it all depends. If it's not a good back and forth, if it's not a great competition, a rematch
does not make sense.
Does not make
the
sense,
next contender.
Yeah. So
fair enough.
Getting into the predictions, UFC 270, Brendan Moreno versus Figueiredo.
Very, very, very technical fight and very tough to choose.
Maybe not today,
but tomorrow.
Maybe not tomorrow, pero.
Because I think it's the trilogy. Both the fighters are going to go hard. They both know that there might not be another fight after this.
Yeah,
it's somebody else's turn.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm going Brandon Moreno. It's a new era of the Mexican champion. He's here to dominate, and I just think that he comes across as a very positive guy who knows that he's beaten Figueiredo very convincingly in the second fight.
Second fight was convincing.
So I think the third fight is up to Figueiredo to prove everyone wrong, including me. So I think it's Moreno by submission round 2.
Round 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going Moreno by stoppage round 4.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Very exciting fight. Only 2 fights that I'm looking forward to on this card. Yeah. And the first fight was chaotic. It was just a non-stop back and forth. Very exciting to see. Moreno was like a underdog where nobody had any expectations.
Absolutely.
Who nobody had any expectations from. And his performance was just out of this world. I like his style also.
And who would have thought? You know,
Yeah.
going up against Figueiredo. Someone
Figueiredo.
just coming out of the blue and just taking over the
Exactly,
division.
and again, Figueiredo was a guy who people thought that he's gonna walk past the division.
yeah.
He has knockout power at that weight class, so there's no way Moreno can do any damage.
But I definitely think that it's gonna be the fight of the year, man.
Yeah,
For sure, it's gonna be a heavy back and forth.
you don't
I'm
think it's
telling
go-
you, this is the fight on the card to
So you
watch.
don't think it's gonna be like the second fight?
Like if my prediction says submission, but if it goes the distance, it's gonna be an absolute war.
Yeah.
War.
Yeah. At that weight category, they're not gonna
ways.
take their time
No ways.
with their striking. They're gonna be at it. So
And when
even in
you're-
the first bout, even in the second bout, the pace was high.
From the get go.
And I think that's why now we enjoy these weight categories, lightweight, flyweight, because it's so high paced.
Heavy stamina, you know, your punches don't. Not a lot of fighters in that weight category have that knockout power.
Yeah, but you really see Max Holloway when he comes out of a fight.
Oh,
I feel bad, dude.
How many brain cells have been destroyed?
Bro, his nose,
Oh fuck.
destroyed.
But watching fighters like this, like you know, when a fighter is just. He does not have any stamina left, but he's going on and taking punches, but going on and on. That's what we like to watch, you know?
So hoping for an exciting bout.
But on
with
the
first one.
contrary, a fight which could end in a solid knockout or go the distance.
The second bout, Francis Ngannou versus Ciryl Gane. The heavyweight
What a fight,
champ
what a fight.
versus
I
the
can't
interim
wait.
champ.
I can't wait to see the champ back.
But the fact that bad blood came out of this rivalry it makes it exciting because didn't expect too much bad blood, you know. But a simple thing like Francis ignoring him while walking in the arena. you know?
That became a fucking viral meme.
Them being sparring partners in France. Francis leaving the camp wanting to train with Americans. You know. So the storyline doesn't have too much depth.
Correct. And bro, another thing is, you know what, bro? Francis Ngannou is very soft-spoken.
Yeah.
You know, he can't come across as the villain.
Exactly.
He can't hold a feud, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Derek Lewis is, you know, he's a guy who fucks around.
Straight gangster.
You know, straight gangster.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, you can hold a grudge against someone like that.
Yeah.
But against Francis Ngannou,
What are you
you
gonna
know.
do?
And Ciryl Gane is also very likable.
Very likable, bro.
You know?
Plays FIFA and all for time.
Yeah, but now in the ring, how do you think they're going to fuck
in the ring, it's again very exciting because, as you said, Ciryl Gane is known to be like a welterweight. You know, he moves impeccabely.
Yes.
And he has fought heavy hitters before, like Derek Lewis.
Very true.
You know, who has that knockout power. Maybe he doesn't have the athleticism that Ngannou has, but still dangerous fight.
Yeah.
And what he did in that fight was just kind of suffocate Derek Lewis.
Absolutely.
You know?
Like he didn't know what to do.
Didn't give him
punches were
one
landing.
chance.
You know,
So if he comes with that pace, and Francis is in the mood of throwing his heavy shots,
looking for that right hand.
loading in all the shots and all the kicks, then we are going to see Francis get tired.
Yeah. Bro, what I feel is that Ciryl Gane is such a fighter, right, who studies his opponent in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, round after round, you'll see even in the Derek Lewis fight, he knew that he can get knocked out.
Yeah.
But bro, he just studied the fighter in the first round and then it was just, he just took over. Similarly with Ngannou also, we know Ngannou is the best Ngannou. The most dangerous Ngannou.
Yeah.
Like he was with Miocic.
True.
So he has to be very calm against a fighter like Ciryl Gane.
Yeah.
Because Ciryl Gane is going to be on the counter.
And we saw a patient Ngannou in the championship fight. It was a very different Ngannou than what we have normally seen going and killing people in the octagon.
And the takedown defense?
The takedown defense, the all-round MMA IQ that he has built. So it's not like Ngannou is just coming in with a right hand.
He's coming with way more.
He's coming in with way more, and also he's very athletic.
And
I
I think he's taken his time, you know, when he shifted camps and all, he really worked on his fuck-ups.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because those last his two defeats were because he didn't have stamina.
Yeah.
And he was just looking for the right hand. But he was not setting up the right hand.
Exactly.
You know?
And his loss against Derek Lewis was because both of them were just scared to throw anything.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Because Ngannou came out of a loss.
That was a nasty fight. That was a
Boring,
stupid
bro.
fight.
Yeah.
That was a stupid fight.
Yeah.
You know. But how do you think it's going to pan out?
So my prediction is Francis Ngannou round 2 knockout.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I know it's going to be very difficult. What everyone is saying is that for the storyline, we want Ngannou to win because it can do a lot for the sport.
Yes.
He can really become another Conor McGregor.
Bro, this is a movie in the making.
Exactly.
You know, this is a movie in the making.
And his backstory, we all know.
It's the best.
It's just incredible.
It cannot be better.
Exactly.
It cannot be better.
Yeah.
You know?
He got his strength from shoveling sand.
Yeah. Like filling sand into trucks, bro. Like labor.
You know, bro.
This is the story that has to be sold.
Exactly. What's your prediction?
My prediction is I'm very, very confused about this because I think Ciryl Gane is a fucking fantastic
It's going to be
fighter.
difficult.
But I'm a very big Ngannou fan. You know, so I'm going to go Ngannou knockout. First round.
First round.
Yes.
Okay.
Let the champ do what the champ has to do.
Because you're right, Ciryl Gane is actually a difficult fight. But if Ciryl Gane wins, you don't care for a John Jones versus Ciryl Gane, bro.
No ways, bro. Like, I'm sorry, Ciryl Gane is not a marketable fighter. I would not... Like, say for example, okay, put John Jones up against Ciryl Gane. Bro, it's going to be John Jones just talking shit.
Yeah.
You know, there's not going to be a back and forth. You know, I want to see Francis Ngannou versus John Jones.
Exactly. And that is a marketable fight, bro.
Sure.
That's a fight everybody wants to see.
For sure.
That the legend of the sport, John Jones versus...
The strongest man on the planet. The baddest motherfucker with
Ford
the
Escort
baddest
in his right
punch,
hand.
you know. Going at full speed. You know, crashing into you at full speed. That's the force he generates.
And John Jones going up to heavyweight, taking his time,
Yeah.
literally 2 years maybe, to, you know, build his body and muscles to the point that he can...
Wow.
So he's doing it properly. He's saying that I'm going to take my time with this and I'm going to do it right.
Bro, stylistically, Ciryl Gane versus John Jones in the ring would be a mad fight.
What did you say? Ciryl Gane is a deserved fight.
Deserved fighter. But because just think about it, both are so technical.
Yeah.
You know, both have that Muay Thai stance. Both going up against each other is going to be a war.
But John Jones is a little extra hard.
Bro. With his fucking elbows and shit.
His elbows, his knees, his reach.
I need to see a John Jones fight.
And Ciryl Gane, he moves very well, but still a little predictable as compared to John Jones.
And Ciryl Gane doesn't come across as the fighter who's like, okay, you know, like John Jones comes across as a fighter, he'll knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Or he'll choke you out. Ciryl Gane is like, okay, he'll be technical.
Yeah.
He'll figure his way out eventually.
He's going to figure his way out. And but the thing is that he's not scared of the power. That Derek Lewis and Ngannou bring,
bro. That's what they all say.
But he fought.
But bro, how are you going to defend anybody saying that my punch is as strong as a Ford Escort going at full speed, bro? There's no fucking comeback. You know, you better be scared.
Yeah, because you're really in danger, bro.
You're telling me he's not fucking worked on how to avoid the right hand? You know, that's all he's worked this scam. You know?
Bro, did you see that clip of Francis in Jackass?
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro!
Dick.
He takes a shot at someone's dick. Bro, it was a heavy shot, but 3 seconds after that shot, bro, it's really that guy made a face like something's broken.
Gone. Something's gone, bro.
Something
fucking
broke.
Wow. Wow. So this is what Francis Ngannou's been up to, bro. Living his life.
See, Francis is marketable and he knows it.
Yeah.
So he knows he has to do all this.
He has to be out there.
He has to milk it. You know, the whole idea of everybody knowing that he's the strongest and the most heaviest hitter.
So the 3 kings remain.
Hopefully.
The three African kings remain, hopefully.
Yeah.
The belts remain in Africa. And with that,
we'll be back Sunday. Ciao.
Goodlifeeasy Fight Night. We're back with the final round.
Final round, bro.
UFC 270 is officially a wrap.
Yes, sir.
What's your thoughts?
And I think we'll start with the championship bout itself. So Brandon Moreno versus Figueiredo. Fucking exciting fight.
Did you expect
5 rounds of back and forth?
Back and forth, like always.
Kind of excited, but was sitting at the edge of my seat
always
throughout the fight.
What about?
You're so invested in your prediction, bro. I swear, bro. Like I was feeling like, come on, Moreno.
Moreno. But even though I'm liking the way Figueiredo was fighting him, I was thinking, fuck, Moreno has to win. You made the prediction.
Bro, but at the end of that second or third round, you saw like he pushed him.
Yeah.
Figueiredo pushed him, bro. You could see that frustration, bro.
But Moreno started off very strong.
Bro.
Figueiredo was landing some good low kicks.
Yeah.
And then Moreno was countering with that right hand and then rocking him again.
Yeah.
You know?
Those low kicks, it's like a short part of most bouts now.
Yeah.
It's like a tactic to slow down your opponent.
And I think that's what we've been seeing in a lot of fights. It's just low kicks. Low kicks are winning bouts now.
I was worried, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is, at the back, Joe Rogan going like, it's going to be just 2-3 more kicks and we're going to see a change.
The dividends are going to start paying.
And that gets you a little more fucking, come on, just finish it already.
Finish it off, bro. But like always in a flyweight, it's usually goes the distance like it did right now in this bout.
But Moreno rocked Figueiredo a couple of times.
Yeah.
And when Figueiredo was getting his best shots in,
Correct.
Moreno was eating them up.
Bro, but you know what? Basically, Moreno was getting knocked down.
Yeah, then in the third round
Figueiredo has some power, bro.
Yeah, end of the third round, that one shot, that right hand was just perfect connection.
Connection, bro.
And
connection. Rocked him.
But he got
I think those rounds he was clearly winning.
Yeah.
Moreno was clearly winning, but with these knockdowns, Figueiredo scored those points.
I think he must have got that.
Those important points came because of the knockdown.
Because it was a unanimous decision.
Yes. And now they're saying this will be the first trilogy to now have a fourth fight also, ever.
So, after winning, Figueiredo even said that, he deserves
yes. In Mexico.
Fight, and I'm ready.
He wants to go to Mexico, bro. But now think about it again. How many champions in Brazil?
Yeah. But Brazil always had.
Yeah, Brazil always breeds those champions,
Jiu-jitsu background, they're like, they start off young.
Yeah, for sure. But would you want to see a fourth fight?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. The flyweight division, And Henry Cejudo.
I feel Moreno deserves it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, bro. It's just a back and forth. The title is just switching between these two guys.
It was a very close fight.
Very close to call.
And you're absolutely right. He got those rounds because of the knockdown, but I was giving it to Moreno.
Moreno. But yeah, then you're like, oh shit, even your perspective of the fight changes.
Yeah.
What I feel is that Figueiredo, when he was knocking him down also, he was not going for the kill,
Yeah.
Very... Bro,
his team, the entire third, fourth, fifth round, they were just saying, basically, don't get into the combination, don't get into the brawl. So they were just telling him, slow down. Because you could see he was just wanting. In the end also, in the last 10 seconds, he's like, come on.
Bro, what an end, bro. Yeah. What a fucking end, What an end.
Didn't Moreno get the better of that end?
Yeah, he did. But Figueiredo landed one hook after the bell up. But what a start to UFC 270. This was a fucking fight that we all expected.
Good one.
And it panned out also exactly like that. Already one of the fight of the year contenders.
Yeah, fight of the night?
100%. Yeah, it was. It was declared the fight of the night.
For sure. Going into the heavyweight bout, Francis Ngannou versus
main event.
Ciryl Gane. In the start, the first 2 rounds, Ciryl Gane was dominating.
And how? Because you could see the movement was just too fluid compared to Ngannou.
Ngannou was flat-footed. You could see that he's trying to really load up on his shots. He's can't counter the movement, And after the second round only, he was breathing heavy from his mouth,
And then you could see that, okay, he's trying to land that power punch, but then that power punch was not being as effective because it was just too slow. And Ciryl Gane is his high IQ fighter.
Yeah.
He can evade all these things easily. His hands were down. You saw Ciryl Gane?
Bro, his hands were
fully down. Karate stance.
Fully down?
Karate stance,
And he had this technique of just giving those light kicks and entering with a heavy combination.
Yes.
And it worked a couple of times with good kicks.
Correct.
He came back with a spinning kick to the stomach and then spinning kick to the face.
Yes.
And both, the face one didn't connect fully, but the stomach one connected perfectly.
Perfectly. But bro, Ngannou can eat some fucking kicks and punches. Like that guy's firstly, bro, he was looking like a damn monster. You saw him? 260 pounds of pure fucking muscle and power.
But the knee brace
Yeah. You saw Joe Rogan and DC was saying, no, why are they? Why is he wearing the knee brace? Is it because he wants to take him to the ground much too often?
When he was warming up, only when I saw the knee brace, because the thing is, I've had an ACL. I've lived that life, bro. I know the feeling, bro.
The knee brace.
I know when you need to wear it, for that extra protection.
And he was wearing 2.
Yeah.
So
I realized that he's had an ACL kind of an issue.
And he did.
Ligament issue. Yeah, he did.
He fucked up his MCL and then messed up his ACL.
And apparently he came into the fight with a fully torn MCL and a damaged ACL.
Oh.
Yeah, and it happened 3 weeks before.
Fucking hell.
And he was thinking to call off the fight, but then he was like,
No ways.
Lord is holding on it and he needs to become a true champion and prove.
And so he did.
Yeah, and so he did. Because in the 3rd round, when Ciryl Gane again went for the spinning kick.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
That takedown slam.
Highlight reel.
Wow. Bro.
That's my fucking move of the night. I'll never forget this fucking slam. Because bro, Ciryl Gane is all muscle. He's 250 pounds plus. But to ragdoll him like that and pick him up and slam him.
But what speed. It was so explosive.
Boom. It was like WWE shit.
It was so explosive and you saw a different side of Ngannou.
What the fuck was that?
Because Ngannou doing jiu-jitsu and his wrestling.
Ground control? Bro, Ciryl Gane couldn't move.
The only thing I was missing was just the ground and pound.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if Ngannou goes for the ground, but maybe he would tire him the fuck out.
And to be honest with you, I think his game plan was very simple, like to what Yan did to Izzy.
Yeah.
Just keep him on the ground. Yeah. Don't do anything. Don't exert pressure.
Because you get those rounds.
It's yours. Basically, you'll get more control on the ground. Now you dominated most of the fight.
So even when Ngannou was not landing his strikes, firstly, he's a striker.
Yes.
And he's known for his power shots. He was not landing them. He got the 3rd round with a takedown.
Bro. And what were those takedowns? Just destruction.
The second takedown was a judo throw.
Yeah. That was mad, bro. That was crazy
mad.
One. And who would have expected Ngannou? And what I think Ngannou did smart was that he knew that if he went the distance, it's Ciryl Gane's game.
Bro.
But Ciryl Gane did not have any groundwork, bro.
DC, you saw what DC said?
What?
DC is like, look at Ngannou do jiu-jitsu. Arey bro, he's a fucking heavyweight champion.
Oh my god, Ngannou doing jiu-jitsu. Was that a judo throw?
It was like DC trying to say that, look how cute it is to see Ngannou try. Is he going for a knee bar? Is he going, for a triangle? Look at that, look at him put his legs up trying to go for a triangle and Joe Rogan he's trying to go for the triangle and they're like, oh, it's so cute.
Yes. Like, it's like, who would have thought, bro? Everyone was just shocked, bro. Who would have thought 3 rounds dominated on the ground, bro?
Bro, if I told you that Ngannou is going to dominate some fighter like Ciryl Gane with his jiu-jitsu, you would laugh at me.
Impossible.
Yeah, you would laugh at
me. Come on, he did. He basically showed glimpses of improvement against Miocic.
Yeah.
Like the takedown, he was defending the takedown, then he rolled over and started.
The quality of the takedowns were great.
Yes.
From a clinch at the side of the octagon, he did a double leg.
Double leg, yes. And bro,
which was apparently from what DC was saying was very technical.
Bro, and now talking about Francis Ngannou, bro, like he's erased all the doubts you have about an evolving fighter. Like, he's not the guy who only now depends on his right hand.
Yeah.
So he can take you down and he can keep you down. Bro. So he evolved. I think this is a complete different Ngannou that we saw.
Different Ngannou we saw a true champion tonight. We saw a true champion tonight.
But on the other hand, Ciryl Gane, like I think
he realized he had to do more.
He thought that what it's gonna be like a stand-up bout for the 5 rounds. Like it was like, which is his game.
Yeah, Ciryl Gane took Ngannou down, and the way Ngannou reversed
that shit, bro. But I was a little afraid of the leg lock. To be honest,
that leg lock, I thought it was gonna be deep, but Ngannou was just chilling.
I was like, what is this guy doing?
What?
What the fuck?
I was like, okay, chalo, it's not locked in, it's not locked in.
And
even that Kimura
attempt, bro, like Ngannou wrestling is scary, bro. And you just see that guy's hips. His hips are huge, bro.
In the post-fight, Ciryl Gane said that I felt his power when he was in side control and all.
Bro, of course you're gonna feel the damn power. Yeah. So now, and then Joe Rogan asked him, in the post-fight, what's your prediction now? Are you gonna go and box? Yeah. Because now there are talks about Tyson Fury and Ngannou, no?
No, so basically what's happening is Ngannou's having big problems with his contract. So his contract is getting over in December. And Ngannou basically said to them about some changes he wanted in the contract, because he's like, I don't feel free.
Correct.
maybe regarding the length of the contract and the kind of things. I think he wants to go into boxing also.
But it makes sense, man. Why
and he
not?
said that I don't want to fight now for $600,000-$700,000.
Makes sense, bro.
Right? So in the post-fight press conference, firstly, Dana White didn't put the belt around Ngannou.
Yes, exactly. Where was Dana, bro?
Yeah, and Dana didn't come for the post-fight.
Ah.
Yeah, so they asked him that why do you think so? Ngannou?
Oh fuck! I didn't notice that. Huh?
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Why isn't Dana White handing out the belt?
Yeah.
And it's a fucking heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
Oh, so bad blood.
Bad blood, bro. So Ngannou is like, I fought 3 times in the last 3 years. You know, so what? Yeah, I'll fight once a year. It's fine with me.
It's fine, yeah.
So I think he's realized that he needs to go to boxing because for the money.
And it's quite evident. He said that I'm not going to be here forever, you know.
Yeah.
I need to...
But
why not get a fucking
But
payday?
can I tell you something? I think if he fights a Tyson Fury or somebody in boxing, he'll be destroyed.
Destroyed.
I think if he fights a Deontay Wilder, he'll be destroyed because boxing needs another level of gas.
For sure. That Ngannou right now does not have.
You know, because out here you can still do a lot more. Like he realized that his strikes were not working with this guy. He took them down. But in boxing, when you can only use your two hands,
exactly.
and when you're tired, those hands are not moving.
And that's quite evident. We saw that in the third round. Hands are not moving.
And that time Ngannou will have 12-ounce gloves, 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah. And bro, compared to like Tyson Fury, who just gets warmed up when you're just getting tired.
Bro, Tyson Fury goes 12 rounds
looking fresh, looking like he can do another fight.
Yeah. And he comes in at 370 pounds.
But this is going to be one of those boxing matches where you're just going to enjoy it. It's going to be like a clash of martial arts.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because I'm telling you, like Tyson Fury is the best, but Deontay Wilder, who's also very strong and he's with boxing, so I'm telling you now, bro. I know Francis is the strongest, but he's strongest in this.
But bro, how do you have a comeback? Just say a Ford Escort. You know, that's a Ford Escort. Ford Escort.
But
why do you think Francis Ngannou can win? Ford Escort.
4-ounce gloves. Okay. Now a Deontay Wilder. Okay. They say that he's not even the best boxer. Okay. His boxing ability.
Very similar to Ngannou, depending on their right hand.
Yeah, but the thing is, Deontay Wilder has still those boxing abilities because of this experience.
Movement, head
movement and foot placement, and you know. Whereas Ngannou's style is not
flat,
that, right?
He's just
But
of course, you know, like I think Ngannou will do great because he'll evolve. This fucker, if he can do jiu-jitsu.
But I think right now he'll be destroyed with Deontay.
Yeah, he'll be destroyed. But I think you can't write him off, bro. You can never write Ngannou off because of the fucking power.
The thing is, right now I don't want to see him box.
Yeah.
If I want to see MMA.
Bro, I want to see John Jones now. Enough.
John Jones.
Again, this guy is tweeting. Again, this guy was.
He said, "Nah, this is exciting. Daddy's back or something."
Yeah, something like that. It's.
If this is the apex of the heavyweight division, then I'm excited.
And I can't wait to break more records. You know. But now enough. Now you have to do it. Now do you think John Jones will fight this year?
I think the next fight is going to be John Jones and Ngannou.
For Ngannou's last fight on the contract.
Yeah.
Before December.
Yeah.
But knowing Ngannou, he's going to be on a nice vacation again.
He should.
Yeah. Enjoy. The champ deserves it.
Champ deserves it. And yeah, bro, now it's time that we see John Jones back.
Yes.
And who else is there for Ngannou?
No one right now. The possible.
Miocic.
I don't think like there could be a rematch against Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane needs to now dominate a little more.
Yeah. Miocic.
Yeah, Miocic. Miocic is well deserved.
Yeah, Miocic.
You know. But bro, like Miocic also now age. You know, age. So in the heavyweight divisions right now, it's only John Jones. The fight to sell, the fight to watch.
True that.
Is John Jones and Ngannou.
So let's hope that happens. And yeah, we'll be back for Israel versus Robert Whittaker.
271.
Ciao, ciao.